it opened to huge crowds, vendors selling out in just hours. Now, 2 months later, we wanted to find out, how's the downtown market doing? Is it on pace to be an anchor destination in downtown?
24 Hour News 8's Amanda Jarrett live in the studio right now with what she found out about this. So what do you think?
Well, we talked to 5 different vendors who all have different business models, different food. They all say the same thing. Business isn't consistent, but it's not hurting them either. The aisles are pretty quiet here on a weekday when the doors open, but vendors say they're still getting slammed with business on the weekends.
Some of the surprise has been the low traffic, but at the same time, that hasn't hurt our bottom line.
That's what we found. All the vendors we talked to say crowds are smaller during the week, but they're still making more than expected, beyond all of their initial revenue projections. On any given weekend, thousands of shoppers come through these doors. Lunchtime during the work week is a huge draw, and many of the vendors have started counter service or allow you to taste your way around the market. The challenge is to build on that, filling these aisles during off-peak hours.
A market takes a couple years to really fully mature, and so that can't come soon enough, but we'll be okay in the meantime.
It's getting plenty of attention, even outside West Michigan. We caught up with one shopper who drove almost 2 hours from Clinton County just to check it out.
We just started, came in the door. We're this far only, so we haven't done very much yet, but we made our first purchase.
The downtown market is expecting a lot of business during the holidays, from buying food to gifts. Many of the vendors we talked to are looking into adding catering and e-commerce to their business to make money during the winter months because they don't know what to expect after the holiday rush.
One of the questions here is whether or not these guys can survive during the week. I mean, is the weekend enough to be able to take care of them through an entire year?
Well, that's what they say. They say so far it is, but of course we're only 2 months in. So the hope is that it continues to grow. Even the downtown market, the spokesperson we talked with said it's changing people's behaviors. So there's a lot of lofts going in downtown. There's one right across the street that's still in the works. So the hope is you're changing people's ideas. They're going to be shopping there more, make it more of an anchor destination, but it just takes time for it to grow. But the vendors say they're doing well.
Great. Maybe we need to go out to eat more often.
Yeah, I know a few places, that's for sure. But tomorrow on Daybreak, we're going to talk about what the downtown market's doing to make this more accessible for all families, because obviously there's some price tags there that may not be in everybody's budget, but they're making some changes, and they're pretty exciting, so we're going to talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, that's one of the knocks, is that people with lower incomes can't afford to go shopping there, and it's right in their neighborhood. So there may be some changes coming up.
Right, and even vendors say we want it to be more accessible. Everyone wants to be more accessible. The downtown market says that, so that's what they're working towards.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
That's tomorrow. Thanks, Amanda.